We are Nigel and Sue. For the last 2 years we've been travelling Australia, living in our self-converted camper van. We are absolutely loving the southwest corner of Australia, and in this episode we visit the Stingrays at Hamelin Bay before heading east to check out some big trees. Really big trees. Will either of us climb to the top of this 65-metre giant? We've come to Cape Lewin, to the Lighthouse.
And it's where the Southern and Indian Oceans meet.
It's nice down here, quite sheltered from the wind. And this is looking back up the Cape to where we have been northwards over the last week and a bit, exploring this beautiful part of Australia in the southwest corner. And if you head straight out there, eventually you'd end up in Africa. Got on the other side of the fence to take some photos of the lighthouse. The closest town to Cape Lewin is Augusta, and Nigel and I actually came here way back in the day when we were dating, and I came to visit him in Perth 10 years ago. We came down here so he could go kite surfing. So today he's doing some kite surfing. I'm not kite surfing. Now you might think it's because it's too cold, but actually it's too windy. So Nigel's out there on our smallest kite, which is my 6-metre kite. So this is Hamelin Bay. I don't know that we're gonna get a park today. It's crazy busy. It is a Sunday. And yet we get the car park, which is like literally right at the beach. This is what the beach looks like. Just a little bit crowded today, but it's a perfect beach day and beautiful weather, so.
Swimmers on, I'm gonna go for a swim.
You're gonna go for a swim?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The main draw card at Hamelin Bay is the large inquisitive stingrays which come right to the shore. There were crowds of people there and lots of people were touching the rays. Not something that we agree with. I have way too many memories of Steve Irwin to get too close, but Nigel wanted to swim with them. I came back a couple of weeks later and shot this footage when the water was much calmer and there were a lot less people. We are in the Karri Forest now. I think these really huge gum trees are called Karri trees, but they're like massive. Look how big this tree is. Yeah, they're really big.
They remind me of the Karri trees in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Kauri.
They're like a pine tree, aren't they?
I can't
Karri?
remember. Karri, I'm not sure of it.
And we're going to look at one now that apparently you can walk through. So in my head I had envisaged that we would just kind of drive up to this walk-through tree, but no, it's actually quite a decent hike apparently. And Nigel's wearing thongs, apparently walking up a big hill, puffing a bit. I don't really think there's any way that we can convey to you on film how tall these trees are. Nigel just said his neck is hurting looking up at them. But they're also so straight. Some of them looks to be a couple of different varieties, and the main ones are super straight. But then there's some that you look at that are all gnarled and twisted. It's got to be 100 feet high. It's crazy. They're like just enormous.
Oh, these guys are well over 100 feet. That's closer to 150.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I believe we're just about at the walk-through tree. Oh. There we go. Karri eucalyptus.
The colour.
Height 75 metres, diameter 2.4 metres. I'm inside the tree. We're both inside the tree. Have they, or is that part of the tree? So we've extended the walk a little bit to check out the Beetled Up Falls. Not a lot of water in the falls at the moment, but they're pretty cool. So, and the trail actually goes all the way around over the top. And down the other side, down there's like a little swing bridge. So we're going to try and walk around to that. That was a really nice little walk. So I think we've been out on the trail for probably about an hour, Nigel.
It's 4:15.
Oh God.
So a couple of hours.
Oh, a couple of hours.
I'm just blown away by the size of these trees silhouetted behind the van.
We are now in the Warren National Park, so it seems to be a lot of national parks in this part of WA, and we are going to look at the Dave Evans Bicentennial Tree. And we'll just say that we're very glad we've got the annual pass to the Western Australian national parks, because if they're $15 a pop to come into them, we paid $120 for an annual pass. The Dave Evans Bicentennial Tree is the largest fire lookout tree in the Pemberton area. It was pegged in 1988 as part of Australia's bicentennial celebrations for visitors to climb and enjoy. In a state that seems obsessed with risk, we were really surprised that climbing this tree is allowed. Oh, and we're still not sure who Dave Evans is. Are you going up, Nigel?
That's a long way up.
So yeah, as you can see, you can actually climb up this tree on these like really skinny little rungs that go all the way around. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't even think Nigel's going to do it.
There is a side thing.
Yeah, but you could fall in between them.
You could,
if your foot slipped.
You could fall in between them.
Someone's going up.
You're less scared of heights than I am. I'm a helicopter pilot, by the way, but this whole the thought of being up there high without being in a machine just freaks me out.
I'd rather be in that than on a machine.
Isn't it fun? I know. It's funny, isn't it?
Look at that, babe. You can't, but you can't see.
And that's about as far as I went. There's a couple who are currently climbing the tree. They've gone to the first level and now they're coming back down. The poor girl's shaking like a leaf. I actually feel really sick. I couldn't do it. No way. And you know what? I think going up I'd be okay, but coming down would just be so much worse.
I'm not committing.
So, Nigel's here already, GoPro'd up to go.
May take one for the team.
I don't know how far it'll go, friends. I'm not sure if I can watch. It's bad enough watching strangers.
Well, if we're going to do this, I might as well document it and see how far I get. I don't know. Oh shit!
Go, Nige!
Yeah.
Yeah, fella. Don't let it beat ya. Look at him, he's charging it like a bull.
Yeah.
Look at him.
So bad.
He's gone bison mode on it.
So fast. Yeah.
I think he just wants to get up.
Oh, it looks more hectic from back here.
It does.
Yeah, Nige. Nice one, Nigel.
That was easy, but apparently part of the top section is almost vertical and narrow. Now for the second bit, see how far I get. I'm actually quite scared of heights, believe it or not.
So Nigel's almost at the top of the 65-metre tree climb.
Yeah, Nige.
Good job, Nige!
I'm almost to the canopy now. Oh, this is okay. Made it to the second section. Hey! Woo!
Are you shaking?
Getting windy. Last section. Oh, this bloody ladder's wobbly as hell. The legs are getting wobbly. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh man. Oh. Let's do another set of steps. Shit. Not happy, Jan. Okay, last one. Oh, last one. I made it! Oh my lord. Look at that view. That is nuts. Wow. Now the damn part. Legs aren't trembling as much as I thought they might be. That one's a bit loose. Ow. That one is loose too. Are you coming down, they asked. Well, yes, but sort of got halfway down and just got, caught amongst the canopy and listened to the cicadas and contemplating these loose steps. You know, it's quite magnificent. Overcoming, I won't say petrified heights, but not exactly in my element. Anyway, we'll continue on down.
Good chance to get a breather.
Yeah, it's actually quite tiring, isn't it?
It sneaks up on you.
It does sneak up on you. There we go, a bit of a tight fit. What we got? There we go. And past.
If you thought Nigel was a legend for climbing all the way to the top of this tree, let us know in the comments below.
And I say it's
Welcome back down to
It's
earth.
one small step for man, one giant leap for
the Nige.
mankind. Jesus, wow, that was crazy.
Well done, babe. You're shaking.
Can I kiss the ground like the Pope?
Yeah.
Overcome major fear there, and like some of those poles are actually quite loose. About halfway up.
Well done.
Stunning view. Yeah.
You deserve a beer.
Yeah.
Nigel's just out in the bush doing a bit of maintenance so we can get into this wild camp we're going to tonight. It's a little bit overgrown. People have been in here. So we've just rocked up to our epic camp spot. Well done, Nigel. He found the spot for us tonight. It's a sneaky little wild camp.
Thank you, Google Earth.
Yeah, we do love these wild camps. And this is a little trick that we learned from Mark and Jolie from the Way Overland. So when they were driving around the world, they would look on Google Earth to find potential places to wild camp. So we've started doing that.
You guys would be proud of us.
Tonight we're having what, Nigel?
We're having quesadillas.
I just love the way you say it. Again.
Quesadillas.
This turned out to be an amazing camp spot. We did have to put the levelers out and we were still facing down a little bit, but that's okay. Heads up is okay. Had such a great sleep. It was so peaceful here last night. I think Nigel slept for about 9.5 hours. I wasn't quite so lucky. This is the local swimming pool here at Pemberton. I kind of thought it was a bit of the river coming in, but it's actually a swimming pool. But we are parked up here because this is also the entrance to the Pemberton mountain bike trails. Now, that's always nice to check out new trails. So Nigel's just setting up the bikes and then we'll be on our way on the trail. The trails were quite technical, though there were a few fun obstacles, although this one got the better of Nigel. Are you alright, Nige?
I think my right titty hit it. Let's not doing this mad shit.
Can I laugh now?
Yeah, you can laugh now. I think I'm okay.
Nigel's insisting on going for a swim in the Pemberton pool. I'm not going in. I'm turning up my nose at it. But you know why he's going for a swim, right? That's got to be the silliest one yet. So we're in the Valley of the Giants now. Today we are at Walpole at the Valley of the Giants treetop walk. Now Nigel has actually done this experience before, so he's elected to hang out in the van and send me to do the treetop walk by myself. Okay, so I've paid my $21 and I've got my ticket. There's actually two walks that you can do here. There's the treetop walk and the other one is called the Ancient Empire Walk. These trees are called red tingles and these can live for up to 400 years. A lot of them do have hollowed out bases, which is caused by insects and fungus and things. And this walk's really interesting. It's actually wobbling a little bit. It's a bit scary. But now I know why Nigel sent me up here by myself. I'm at the high point now. This platform is really wobbling. We are at 40 metres here. Interestingly, the tree that Nigel climbed yesterday, he was, I think, 65 or 70, so he was like a lot higher than this. That's not the trees blowing in the wind, that's this platform swaying. I can really feel it. So now I'm going into this section called the Ancient Empire, where you can walk in amongst the trees. 75 metres and 20 metres in girth that these red tingles can get to. They need over a metre of rain a year to thrive. And this is the only place where you'll find these tingle trees. So this area around Walpole and Nornalup. This one's got a hollow down. Might be able to squeeze through here. I'm stuck on my boobs. I'm actually stuck in this tree. I have to go back. Okay, so that was embarrassing. Lucky I'm here by myself. Okay, this might be a controversial opinion, but I'm actually preferring walking around the trees like down here on the ground than I was up in the treetop walk. Ta-da! We hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please join us next time when we head back to the coast. We stay in an epic free camp and visit Australia's best beach for 2022. Thanks for watching. See you next time.